5 WWE stars with whom Seth Rollins can reform the Shield at WrestleMania 41. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Have a nice day. For WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. After weeks of build-up on WWE Raw and SmackDown, Seth Rollins is scheduled to face Roman Reigns and CM Punk in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 41. The Visionary has added another layer to the story by hinting at a potential alliance with Paul Heyman. In addition, the reference to the Shield was made during the recent Go Home episode of WWE Raw for Mania, when Seth Rollins struck the back of the OTC with a steel chair. In this article, we will discuss 5 WWE stars with whom Seth Rollins could reform the Hounds of Justice at the Showcase of Immortals. Seth Rollins' triple threat match is scheduled for the main event of WrestleMania 41 on Night 1. This increases the likelihood that Rollins could be involved with The Rock and John Cena on Night 2 of the shows. In a recent interview, the Visionary suggests that Rollins may reveal his true intentions at the grandest stage of them, all by aiding the franchise player in dethroning Cody Rhodes. It could potentially lead to Rollins reforming the Shield with them. WWE has already hinted at an alliance between Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. So it's probable that at WrestleMania 41 fans might witness a double turn when the Wisemen will betray both CM Punk and Roman Reigns to reform the Shield with Seth Rollins. Also, as the special counsel owes a favor to Rollins, he might pay back the favor to him by aiding him at Mania, leading to their potential alliance. AEW Dynamite. Spring Breakthrough finally witnessed the Death Riders suffer their first huge championship loss. The main event bout ended with the babyface opposition dethroning the heels after a chaotic match reminiscent of Cody Rhodes unseating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. Moxley, who replaced an injured PAC for the main event of the night, walked into the MGM Music Hall alongside his stable with the advantage seemingly on their side. However, Samoa Joe and Katsuyori Shibata revealed that they'd found a substitute for HOOK in the form of Powerhouse Hobbs. The AEW World Champion and his once BCC teammates showcased their cohesion as a unit, although the challengers put on a valiant effort to claim the trios belts. The WWE Universe isn't happy at all about an announcement that Roman Reigns recently made. The OTC claimed he's not a part-timer in WWE and is a full-time cash cow for the promotion. Reigns has been WWE's biggest attraction for well over 4 years now. His legendary run as the Tribal Chief turned him into one of the all-time greats in the history of WWE. However, he also received massive criticism for his part-time schedule, especially in the latter part of his run. Comments calling him a part-timer and broke down what he felt was misinformation about his status. It looks like he doesn't consider himself a part-timer at all. He made it clear that he was not one, and fans on X weren't thrilled one bit. Reigns has been treated as a special attraction by WWE for a long time now. He has wrestled only a handful of matches on WWE TV and premium live events since 2024. He only wrestled 6 matches last year. In 2025, Reigns has wrestled 2 matches so far. Reigns' third match in 2025 will be the main event of Night 1 of WrestleMania 41. The OTC is set to take on Seth Rollins and CM Punk in a triple threat match. Although there's no title on the line in the contest, fans are quite excited to see 3 of WWE's biggest names go at it on the big stage. Roman Reigns plans on handling business his way after Paul Heyman decided to corner CM Punk for WrestleMania 41. Reigns and Punk will cross paths in a triple threat match, also featuring Seth Rollins. Reigns and Punk teamed up at last year's Survivor Series War Games Premium Live event. Heyman had revealed his best friend as the 5th man for the OG Bloodline in their traditional War Games match against the New Bloodline. On social media, Reigns sent a short message and a video showcasing one of his recent workouts before WrestleMania 41. Triple H has addressed the issues between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk ahead of their main event on Night 1 of WrestleMania 41. Speaking to Peter Rosenberg in a recent interview, the game discussed Reigns and Rollins' work ethic and their contribution to the company. He also commented on the animosity between all three superstars. Triple on the final episode of WWE Raw before WrestleMania 41, Reigns, Rollins, and Punk crossed paths in another brawl where Rollins stood tall over his opponents. WrestleMania 41 Night 1 will close with a spectacular triple threat match between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. Things are bound to get dramatic. It will likely be more chaotic than perhaps any other bouts scheduled on Saturday. All three stars are equally dangerous and well-rounded in the ring. Thus, it makes it extremely difficult to predict a clear winner. However, one thing is certain: the match won't end just like any other match, and a shocking finish may be on the cards. Another star interfering is one of the most speculated options among fans online. In this article, we look at 4 potential interferences that can happen during the triple threat main event of WrestleMania Night 1 in the past few years. Roman Reigns has emerged as one of the biggest stars in the modern era in WWE. The OTC turned heel during the pandemic era and established his tribal chief character, which took his popularity to a whole new level. As of now, the former undisputed WWE Universal Champion is set to lock horns against Seth Rollins and CM Punk in the main event of WrestleMania 41 Night 1. Amid this, Roman Reigns has made an unexpected declaration by revealing how much longer he is planning to compete inside the squared circle. Roman affirmed that he has a plan to wrestle for another year or two after the expiration of his current contract, which is set to expire following WrestleMania 42. This signifies that WrestleMania 44 could be the potential location where Reigns will be retiring from World Wrestling Entertainment. The original tribal chief is already a multi-time world champion, along with being Intercontinental Champion and United States Champion. Additionally, Reigns has also held the WWE World Tag Team titles in the past, and is a former Royal Rumble winner too. This shows that the head of the table surely has nothing left to prove, and he has earned the right to retire on top. The above statement of the former WWE champion also indicates that taking bumps and getting involved in more physical action could be the reason behind his early retirement. Post this, the OTC may also opt to pursue a Hollywood career, which has already been done in the past by many WWE stars and legends.